Hello and welcome to Up the Villa podcast and welcome to Transfer Hub, talking everything about Aston Villa's transfers and rumours over the summer. So if you are new to our channel, subscribe, drop this video a like and get involved in the comment section down below. And we are well on the road now to 7,000 subscribers, which is huge. Let's see if we can get there over the summer, and that would be highly appreciated from myself and everybody else who's a part of Up the Villa podcast. So a bit of transfer news, that's why you are all here. Let's get straight on in there then. Bit of news coming from Newcastle, to be fair. It's come from Greg Evans of The Athletic. Matt Targett may not make a permanent move from avfc to Newcastle United despite a solid loan spell. Other interest in the left back is growing and a move down south will be considered. Villa are looking for a new backup option. And that's coming from The Athletic with Greg Evans as well. So, yeah, bit of a weird one. Looked like he was definitely going to be going to Newcastle, doesn't it? But it looks like he's going to have many suitors anyway. I think I've seen that Fulham are linked with him as well. So, if he's going to go back down south, he started off his career with Southampton as well, didn't he? So, yeah, it might be Bournemouth, might be Brighton, who knows? But Targett looks like he's definitely not got a place at Villa now as well, but I think most Villa fans knew that anyway. We've spoke about Calvin Bassey quite a lot on the channel, but we haven't really gone into his player profile. But, you know, the noise coming in and around Bassey and Rangers, he's looking like Villa are heavily linked with him now. So Aston Villa are closing in on a deal for Rangers defender Calvin Bassey. That's from the Times, Scott Rutherford. And that also brings along the lines to left-back cover as well. Bassey plays on the left-hand side of a centre-back pairing, but he can also play at left-back as well, which is very interesting because that one would sort of cover Luca Dean, but also have options at centre-back as well. So the more I'm sort of thinking about Calvin Bassey to Aston Villa, the more I'm actually like coming round to it and really liking the idea of it. We did an episode about Diego Carlos yesterday, and a lot of Villa fans were all sort of with our thinking really that, you know, the fee is just astronomical and we sort of don't really know what we're getting. And I think, and it's very strange for Villa fans to all sort of agree on things as well. So fair play to you all. But we all sort of come to the thinking that Calvin Bassey, for his age of 22, coming in, he can grow under Steven Gerrard. He can grow into the side. We're blessed with, and I'm going to say, we're blessed with some very good central defenders. And I think prime on form central defenders, prime Tyrone Mings on his day is brilliant. We've seen that for England. Hasn't he got something like 11 or 12 clean sheets for England? Ezri Konsa, the Rolls-Royce Ezri Konsa, sensational. Very rarely gets beat in a 1v1. And I just feel like this season has sort of put doubts in our minds, hasn't it? Because the two of them have had very indifferent seasons. They haven't been that great as a partnership across the whole season. There's been that inconsistencies, which we know Gerrard wants to get rid of. Callum Chambers has come in and has done very, very well. I would say he's done better than what I expected. So it feels now, moving forward in the summer, that we just want central defenders that are consistent and that can just do a job and defend. And the thing that comes to my mind is a little bit like Richard Dunn, James Collins. That centre-back pairing that we had at the time, it weren't like, I don't know, it was just solid. And it set the foundation for the rest of the side. And I feel like that is what we're trying to go for. So I feel like Mings and Konsa are here to stay. I think Chambers is going to be here to stay. I think maybe Tarkowski is going to be coming in on a free. A defender who can just head the ball, clear it. He's used to defending long balls. He's used to defending all day long. And he's hitting them 7s out of 10. And then maybe we can bring in a Calvin Bassey who is going to grow into the side, but also offers us the cover on the left-hand side of left-back as well. And we're then not having to go in the market buying a central defender and then buying a left-back cover, because let's be honest, left-back cover at the minute is pretty light. I know we've got Ashley Young, but it is light. Again, right-back cover is pretty light. Now, are we going to see Kane Kessler coming in pre-season? Is he going to have a full pre-season and being in around the first team next season? We don't know that yet, but I'd like to see him in and around it. But we've just got to see how he does in pre-season. Have a good pre-season. Let Gerrard have a good look at him, and let's see what Kane Kessler can do as well. So let me just try and share this screen with you all now. So right, here we go. So going to have a look in the player profile of Bassey as well then. So 22 years of age. His market value on it was pretty low, to be fair. I think it's because he's sort of had a breakout, standout season. The stats aren't really too much up to date on this area, but you'd be looking at 25 million to get Bassey, which I think is fair for a 22-year-old in this current market. His strengths are his ground duels. His SOFA score rating 6.92. He's hitting sort of 7.3, 7.1 in and around my 7 marker, which you all know is my marker that I like to see. So he's in and around it. Yeah, his strengths are his ground duels, his pace, his athleticism, his recoveries, his duels in the air, his duels on the ground. Yeah, he's just brilliant. And as you can see from that graphic there, he can play at defence, centre-back or left back as well, which would be crucial to Villa. His average ratings of his last few games, again, 7s across the board. Look at his heat map. Again, where we're sort of thinking he could play for Villa, left back area, central defence, left back, left on the central defensive side as well. And where's he come from? He came from the Leicester Academy, signed on a free for Rangers. And he's sort of flourished really now that his market value is in and around the £20 million area. He played really well against Frankfurt in that final as well. I thought he was phenomenal, to be fair. I know he sort of let that runner get across him for the goal, so that's maybe why his rating was a little bit lower in that one. But yeah, he was class in that game. So let's have a look at some of his touch accuracies per game. Passing is 83%, in his own half 92, opposition half 61. Accuracy of long balls 36%, clean sheets 2, interceptions per game, which is quite big, 1.4, tackles per game 1.6. Let's have a look. Clearances per game, 1.6 as well. Total duels 160%, ground duels 164%, aerials 48%. And his yellow cards, red cards are pretty tidy as well. So, yeah, Calvinbassey, what are we saying? I'm sort of coming around to the idea now. I think I'm sort of liking it. The rumours are sort of all in and around centre-back, left-back. We have seen a rumour of Oxlade-Chamberlain, but we are not going to go there. Not for me. Not an area that I feel like we need to improve in. I think we've got enough creativity so far. I'm solely looking at left backs, centre backs, central midfielders. That is my area, and then we'll maybe get into a striker as the window goes on when we start getting a little bit too greedy. But I just thought I'd just come on, do a little bit of a player profile. Up the 40th anniversary of winning the European Cup. Absolutely epic. Be sure to go and check out our episode with Spinksy if you want a little bit of nostalgia. Be sure to go back and check out some of our other Transfer Hub episodes. And you can see me on your screens tonight at 8:30 on A View from the Stands channel. We are doing a tier system, so we are ranking every Aston Villa player this season and putting them into a tier. So be sure to check that one out. A View from the Stands YouTube channel. You'll find me on there with Josh at 8:30 this evening. So go and check that one out. It's going to be a right little laugh as well, and I'm really looking forward to it. Next content from us might be in and around the weekend if there's a new transfer rumour. If not, it's going to be Up the Villa podcast football match preview at Villa Park on the 5th of June, a match preview. And we're going to be talking you all through what's going on. We're going to do a predicted lineup. We're going to do absolutely everything else to do with that football match, and I cannot wait for it. So thank you for watching Transfer Hub. Hope you're enjoying this little bit of content from us. I'm missing football. I'm missing it already. What are we? A week in, and I'm missing it. I'm missing it dearly. I scroll through my Twitter feed now, and it's just Boris Johnson, politics, everything like that. I don't know where everybody's gone talking about football, but it seems to have completely disappeared, and it's just all about politics, and I have got no time for that whatsoever. So, yeah, hope you're enjoying our content. Up the Villa. Speak to you all soon.